For 10 straight years, Apple spent millions of dollars trying to build an electric car, only to completely give up and scrap the project. Meanwhile, over in China, another cell phone company basically said, "Hold my drink," and just casually dropped a luxury sedan that makes a Tesla Model S look like a high school science fair project. The Xiaomi SU7 is packing up to 1,500 horsepower, a 56-inch augmented reality windshield, and a suspension system that thinks faster than you do. And the most terrifying part for Detroit? Industry whispers say this absolute monster is hitting the Canadian market in 2026. I'm low-key fuming right now because the fact that we can't easily buy this in the States feels like a literal crime. It legitimately feels illegal to have a car this advanced cost less than a stripped-down Toyota RAV4. You're gonna want to sit down for this, but the craziest part isn't even the speed, so don't click away. This is where things get completely unhinged. Let's start with the front, and I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking. This thing looks like a futuristic Porsche Taycan had a baby with a McLaren, and then that baby went to Harvard. The headlights alone look like they belong on a $200,000 spaceship. Xiaomi calls them water drop lenses, but that sounds way too cute for what these actually are. They feature a matrix LED setup with a 12-pixel matrix and a 160-degree ultra-wide sweep. Basically, they stare down the road like a predator deciding which Ford F-150 it wants to eat for breakfast. And unlike American EVs that just slap a giant soulless piece of plastic where the grille used to be, looking at you, Tesla, the SU7 has this sculpted, aggressive hood with actual aerodynamic channels. It actively slices through the air, giving it a drag coefficient of 0.195. That makes it the most aerodynamic production car in the world, period. Up top, there's a LiDAR bump that blends right into the roofline, scanning the road faster than you can blink. It's reading the pavement, the cars, the stray cats, mapping everything in high definition. This looks like a futuristic Audi, but without the ridiculous repair bills. But hold up, wait until you see the side profile, because this next feature should legitimately be illegal for this price. Moving down the side, the proportions on this thing are just insulting to other car designers. We're talking a massive 3-meter wheelbase, which means the wheels are pushed all the way to the absolute corners. It sits low, wide, and aggressive, like it's hunting. Look at the wheels. You can get these 21-inch forged alloys wrapped in sticky Pirelli P0 tires, squeezing massive Brembo or Accabono bright yellow brake calipers. Meanwhile, stateside, we're paying premium prices for plastic hubcaps on aero wheels. Make it make sense. And notice the body lines? The shoulder line is perfectly sculpted, playing with the shadows to make the car look like it's moving even when it's parked in a driveway. Now check out the door handles. They're semi-hidden, not those annoying pop-out ones that freeze shut in the winter and force you to pour boiling water on your own car like an idiot, but beautifully integrated sensor-based grips. The frameless doors shut with this heavy premium thud that sounds like a German bank vault closing. And the glass? It's double-layered, silver-coated privacy glass that blocks 99% of UV rays. Your cabin stays freezing cold even in the middle of a Texas summer. Even the side mirrors are meticulously aero-designed and heated to clear off winter frost instantly. But remember what I said about the tech? Yeah, that comes back in a crazy way when we open those doors later. First though, we need to look at the back because honestly, Chevy could never. Coming around to the rear, it just keeps flexing on us. They've got this 360 LED halo light bar wrapping all the way across the trunk, made up of hundreds of individual LEDs. When you lock or unlock the car, it runs this incredibly fluid animation that makes the car look like it's breathing. Below that, you've got an actual rear diffuser and a pop-up spoiler. Yes, a real motorized rear wing that automatically adjusts itself across 4 different angles based on your speed, sucking the car down onto the pavement. Ford puts a piece of black plastic on a Mustang with double-sided tape, and Xiaomi gives you active aero. It gives off major Audi RS e-tron vibes, but honestly, it looks meaner. The charging port is beautifully hidden on the rear flank, completely motorized. The stance from the back is incredibly wide, giving this luxury sports sedan vibe that demands people to get out of the left lane. Seriously, why do Chinese cars look this premium while ours look like literal fleet rental vehicles? It is genuinely frustrating. But don't worry, if the outside is feeling a little envious, the performance numbers I'm about to drop will actually make you want to fight someone. Okay, let's talk power, because the engineering numbers on the SU7 Max and the absolutely unhinged new Ultra trim are a slap in the face to traditional automakers. The SU7 Max uses a true 800-watt architecture combined with a massive 101 kilowatt-hour Qilin battery from CATL. We are talking dual motors, all-wheel drive, pumping out a ridiculous 673 horsepower and 618 pound-feet of torque. It does 0 to 60 in 2.78 seconds. That is faster than a Porsche 911 GT3. Let me repeat that. A smartphone company built a four-door family car that gaps a Porsche 911. And if that's somehow not enough to ruin your day, they just announced the SU7 Ultra, a three-motor psychopath pushing 1,562 horsepower that does 0 to 60 in 1.98 seconds. 1.98! Bro, how is this real? My brain can't even process that level of G-force. It's not just straight line speed either. They've equipped it with adaptive air suspension and continuous damping control, scanning the road ahead and adjusting the stiffness in milliseconds. So it corners completely flat on a track, but glides over potholes like a Rolls-Royce. And range? The Max model gives you up to 500 miles on the CLTC cycle. Even accounting for real-world highway driving, that is a massive number. When you finally do need to plug in, the 800-volt system lets you add over 300 miles of range in just 15 minutes. Bro, this thing charges faster than my iPhone on a good day. It makes my current EV feel like it runs on AA batteries. But going fast is only cool if you don't, disintegrate into a tree, right? Well, this car practically refuses to let you die. The chassis is built using this massive hypercasting technique, blending high-strength steel and aluminum to give it a torsional stiffness of 51,000 Newton meters per degree. To put that in English, if a tank hit this car, the tank would probably need to file an insurance claim. It's packed with an insane amount of airbags, including rare super long curtain airbags and a vertical airbag right between the front passengers to stop you from headbutting your best friend in a T-bone crash. Then there's the Xiaomi Pilot system. It runs on dual NVIDIA Drive Orin chips, pulling raw data from the LiDAR on the roof, 11 high-def cameras, 3mm wave radars, and 12 ultrasonic sensors. It maps the world in real time, handling adaptive cruise, autonomous lane changes, emergency braking for people who walk out into traffic looking at TikTok, and rear cross-traffic alerts. It can even park itself in a tight, multi-level garage while you walk away to grab a coffee. I mean, it's watching everything, predicting accidents before your slow human reflexes even notice them. But honestly, the autonomous tech isn't even the wildest part. I promised you earlier there was one feature no US brand would ever dare to try. Well, say a quick prayer for the American auto industry, because we are finally stepping inside. I swear on my life, this interior looks more luxurious than cars demanding $250,000. The moment you sit down, the car recognizes you, and the 7.1-inch digital driver display literally physically rotates into place like a scene from Iron Man. Right in front of your eyes, projecting onto the windshield, is a massive 56-inch augmented reality heads-up display. It throws your speed, blind spot warnings, and 3D navigation arrows directly onto the road ahead of you like you're playing a video game. Then you look to the center dash. Boom! A gorgeous 16.1-inch 3K resolution touchscreen. And because Xiaomi is a tech company first, it runs on the powerhouse Qualcomm Snapdragon 8295 chip. It is completely lag-free, multitasking like an absolute dream. But here is the genius part, the part that makes me want to scream at every CEO in Detroit. You know how everyone hates that modern EVs force you to dig through 3-screen menus just to turn on the AC? Xiaomi actually gives you the option to magnetically snap a row of physical buttons and dials right onto the bottom of the screen. You can add actual physical piano keys for your climate control. Apple and Tesla would rather go bankrupt than admit people like buttons, but Xiaomi just hands you a magnetic dock. This feels illegal to be this advanced. Let's talk about these seats, because my living room couch is currently taking notes. You are sitting on premium, perfectly stitched, perforated Nappa leather. They're heated, they're ventilated, and they have an intense 10-point massage function that actually works out the knots you got from looking at your car payments. But the crazy part is the active side bolsters. When you take a sharp corner, the seat instantly inflates on one side to hug your ribs and keep you from sliding into the passenger seat. You usually only see that in top-tier Mercedes S-classes or Porsches. The steering wheel itself is this beautiful flat-bottom design with a dedicated red boost button, giving you an instant shot of maximum torque when you need to gap someone on the highway. It feels like you're piloting an F-22 Raptor. The whole cabin is wrapped in soft-touch materials, carbon fiber accents, and eco-friendly synthetics. There's a built-in fragrance system where you can swap out 3 different designer-level scents depending on your mood. The dynamic ambient lighting has millions of colors and literally pulses to the beat of the 25-speaker surround sound system. Yes, 25 speakers, including ones built right into the driver headrest, so navigation instructions or phone calls only play in your ear without interrupting the music for everyone else. Okay, now I'm officially offended we don't get this in the US. And the tech integration? It is sickeningly seamless. You have a super smart voice assistant that isn't completely useless like the ones we're used to. Say the word and it lowers the windows, changes the ambient light, or adjusts the suspension firmness. The center console has dual 50-watt wireless charging pads that are actively air-cooled so your phone doesn't turn into a molten lava brick on a road trip. Below that, perfectly hidden away in the armrest, is an optional actual smart refrigerator. Not a cool box, a refrigerator. You can fit multiple drinks in there and you control the exact temperature from the main screen. In the back, the legroom is massive. You can literally cross your legs without kicking the seat in front of you. The panoramic glass roof makes the whole cabin feel huge, and behind the front headrests are magnetic pin connectors. You just snap your iPad or Xiaomi tablet in, and it instantly integrates with the car's network to control the rear climate, change the music, or watch movies. This is the exact type of tech that would break the US market overnight. And if you're thinking, okay, it's a sleek sports sedan, it's probably completely useless for actual life. Wrong! You could fit a week of Costco regrets in here. The rear trunk is surprisingly huge, offering 517 liters of space, which is incredibly deep and wide. You can easily swallow a double stroller, 3 massive suitcases, or enough impulse buys from Target to ruin your credit score. The rear seats fold down if you need even more room. And because the packaging of the electric motors is so brilliant, they managed to carve out a 105-liter frunk up front. That is huge for an all-wheel drive EV sedan. You can stash your dirty charging cables, gym shoes, and your pungent takeout food up there so the cabin doesn't smell like regret and onions. Inside, the door pockets are deep, the glove box easily fits a 14-inch laptop, and there are cup holders everywhere. The ISO anchors are perfectly exposed, making installing baby seats a breeze, and the overall road trip comfort is basically business class. It's an ultra-practical family hauler disguised as a track weapon, and it makes zero sense in the best way possible. So let's do the math and wrap this up before my blood pressure spikes again. We have a car with up to 1,500 horsepower option, active aerodynamics, a 56-inch augmented reality windshield, magnetic physical buttons, an air-cooled phone charger, a built-in smart refrigerator, up to 500 miles of range, and a cabin draped in Nappa leather and carbon fiber. If this had a Porsche badge, you're paying $180,000 without blinking. If it had a Tesla badge, you're paying at least $100,000 and waiting 6 months for delivery. I kept telling you this car was going to disrupt the market, and this is exactly why. Listen, I'm not exaggerating. This is wild. If they actually bring this to Canada in 2026, like the industry whispers are strongly suggesting, the gray market of people trying to illegally import these into the US is going to be absolutely insane. Which brings me to the ultimate question. If you had 45 grand sitting in your bank account right now, would you pick this, or would you settle for a Tesla Model 3, a BMW 3 Series, or a Honda Accord? Be honest with yourself. So what do you think? Is this the ultimate future family car, or just a future flop once it hits North American winter roads? Drop your thoughts below in the comments, smash that subscribe button, hit like, and buckle up. Because next time, we're checking out another overseas car that might just embarrass the entire industry all over again.